Hello and welcome back. It is me, and today we are talking about communism and socialism. As a disclaimer, today is not meant to be an endorsement of these ideas, nor is it meant to be a criticism of these ideas. I am simply defining them. That is all. We will get to the comparisons between communism and capitalism in the titular third episode of this mini trilogy. Why am I doing a mini trilogy in the first place? I don't know. It sort of kind of came up, arguably, with talk about Plato's discussions on like democracy and stuff. I wanted to hit up the whole capitalism versus communism at some point anyway, so why not now? Anyway, cat got your tongue. Sure do. Let's see. Oh, this one. Okay. Well, it's only to Mom's foot. And I have bombs. Okay, that's a good start. So if I remember correctly, this item, Guppy's hairball, resets its size every floor, but it's dependent on the number of enemies it kills. And yeah, I'll look into these. I'm glad I did. Well, range doesn't actually do anything for me, but you know, whatever. Who's really counting anyway? So, socialism. Let me define it for you here. Because unlike capitalism, which isn't well defined, not really, socialism is pretty well defined. Come on. There we go. And of course I went all the wrong ways. Socialism is an economic and political philosophy characterized by social ownership of the means of production. There we go. Rather than private ownership of the means of production. Now, let me define some terms for you. What is the means of production? Oh, hello, filigree feather. I would really like that. I would really appreciate that. I have the bombs. Sorry for the music spam. Oh. I need 1 penny. Give me a penny, please. Am I really gonna waste bombs like this? Maybe so. I don't know why I said it like that. Maybe so. I need 1 penny, please. Please, give me a penny. It's unlikely to find it in a cursed room. But the chance is non-zero. Oh. That works too. Do it. Yes. Yay. I might get conjoined. Okay. So what are the means of production, or what is the means of production, rather? The means of production. Ooh, let me get into the boss room first, at least, and use the tower, because why not? Bye-bye. Nice. And 1 black heart. Sure, great. The means of production is the generally necessary assets and resources that enable a society to engage in production. It at least includes classical factors of production, that is, land, labor, and capital, but may also include infrastructure necessary to make products, as well as capital goods. Capital goods are basically the machines that a company would require in order to manufacture whatever their product is. Oh, you block shots. I guess I forgot that. Come on. Also, I haven't been using my familiars. Let me actually use them now. I am gonna run out of keys at this rate. Well, I do have the tail, now that I think about it. I have Guppy's tail. Why do I have Guppy's transformation if I only have 2 Guppy items? Curious. Oh, I have Guppy's head. Never mind. Ignore that. I can't count. Let's see. All that is to say, I should just be more conscientious about key usage. Because I'm gonna be getting a lot of chests. Nice. Less nice, but nice. Let's get you up there. Oh, so close. Oh well. Now, I've defined means of production. Let me also define social ownership. What exactly did it mean when I said that, as part of the definition of socialism, that there's social ownership of the means of production? Well, social ownership can mean a bunch of things, really. Social ownership may refer to, ignore me being blind there, may refer to the public, community, collective, cooperative, or employee ownership of the means of production. So those are a bunch of different things. But generally, it's just anything that isn't private ownership, as you can see. Maybe I should have bought that. Oh well. Yeah, it's too late now, but whatever. Yay, more key. Yay, the fool. That's me. Go. No. Good enough. I don't care. I will get conjoined. That's kind of funny. And the cat no longer has my tongue. I mean, there's no reason for me to get that, so I won't. I was really tempted to, just for the meme of it at that point. At that point. Socialism, back to the topic now, can be broadly defined as one of 2 separate types of socialism. And no, communism is not one of them. Hate to burst your bubble like that. Come on. There we go. First, we have non-market socialism. Non-market socialism is defined by... non-market socialism eliminates the perceived efficiencies, irrationalities, unpredictabilities, and crises that... oh, hey, nice, thanks. And yeah, I just used up all my keys. Oh well. Can I get you, please? Nice. So it eliminates all of those things that occurred in the capital accumulation and profit systems, at least according to socialists. And I'm not gonna look for the shop. I don't care. I think my little bomber man guy is doing some real work in that fight there, I think. Hard to say. Again, with the devil room. Thanks, I guess. I can't make use of you, but thanks. I might be able to make use of you. Give me something nice, and I'll use strength. because it doesn't matter. Sure, I guess. And we continue. So, non-market capitalism is basically trying to control everything about supply and demand. And no, sorry, that's totally inappropriate because it's all about eliminating the very need for supply and demand and controlling everything as much as possible. Be eaten, please. Thank you. Oh, well, those would be nice if I had keys. Oh. Well, I don't feel like it. Market socialism is the natural opposite, then. Okay. And in market socialism, supply and demand are, to some extent, retained. Supply and demand signals are used to guide the allocation of capital goods and means of production, and this is distinct from a mixed economic system because a mixed economic system, that is one that is partially socialism and partially capitalism, it's distinct because market socialism, rather. I almost talked about the wrong one there. Market socialism proposes complete and self-regulating economic systems rather than mixed systems that are incomplete. I mean, I guess that's just the logical conclusion, you know, but trust me, bro. I definitely know what I'm talking about. I'm definitely not out of my depth here. And yeah, that's all I have to say. That was very risky, but I'm glad it worked out, and I'm glad I found the right direction to go in. I wish you had more for me, but that's okay. I'll take you. I should have used Yera. Oh well. Basically, the differences between non-market socialism and market socialism is market socialism... Wait, this is XL? Oh. The episode's almost over. Wow. Non-market socialism gets rid of the economy altogether in favor of complete control. Whereas market socialism, again, uses socialist ideas but applies them to an existing economy. There may be a lot of control over that economy, but still, it applies them to the economy. It doesn't get rid of it. Supply and demand are still useful. Even profit incentives may be used. Socialism itself started out, I am scratching my forehead, excuse me, started out in the revolutionary politics of the 18th century and out of concern for social problems associated with capitalism. Such problems include extreme wealth inequality, exploitation of workers, poor working conditions, child labor, unemployment during economic downturns, and environmental degradation. Karl Marx, not going into him today anyway, but let me just say I don't really approve of him as a person, but this isn't about him as a person, this is about his ideas. Karl Marx argued that societies naturally progress from feudalism to capitalism to socialism. That socialism is the ultimate end state. Marx himself used the terms communism and socialism interchangeably. So now we finally get to communism, and yeah, sorry to spoil it for you, but originally at least it just meant socialism. Yeah, I'll go see what's up. It's pretty good. I think I'll take it. Cool. Well, that was real neat. Algiz. That was really short. Anyway, let me wrap up by talking about the modern understanding of communism. Because again, Karl Marx used it interchangeably and ended up characterizing, through a lot of Marxist ideas anyway, uh, characterized socialism as anti-capitalist, and a lot of Marx's ideas were actually built off of Hegel, who I mentioned a few days ago, actually. I mentioned Hegel's maxim. Turns out he has a bunch of maxims, but the maxim specifically I was talking about a few episodes ago was that freedom is the recognition of necessity, I believe it was. So communism today is generally associated with, obviously, the former Soviet Union and their socialist state and economic model. But people who identify as communists generally believe that gradual reforms into socialist systems are themselves wrong. Whereas socialists are more along the lines of gradualists. In other words, what I'm saying is that if you call yourself a socialist, you believe that the end state of society is socialist in nature, that the world is going to look like a Star Trek sort of future where there's no money and everyone's happy and stuff, and everyone just does their best because they can. But that there's a long road ahead of us, and it's going to require gradual change. But if you identify as a communist, then you're essentially saying, no, we can't allow corrupt systems that exist today to exist even in part. We need more radical change now. It's a rough characterization. I hope you can appreciate it. Academics have recognized the mixed economies of several European countries as quote-unquote democratic socialist around the time of, the Soviet Union. However, after the revolutions of 1989, also known as the fall of communism, many of those same states moved away from socialism. And finally, many former socialist politicians and parties embraced the quote-unquote third way politics. Third way, in modern terms, meaning economically liberal, but socially democratic. And that's all I really wanted to say about communism. I know it's not much, and today was short, so appreciate it. I'm letting you out of class early today. I hope you learned something, I hope you had fun, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. So take care.